Hey guys, you guys are I'm back with another reaction video. It's about a title. I'm reacting to CJ, the fake blood behind WHOOPTY. If you don't know who CJ is, you don't know what WHOOPTY is. I don't know what to tell you because I ain't gonna lie, that song was definitely hot. I don't know, was it the summer? I know it was 2019 though. It was definitely a hot summer from New York. But personally, me, I really didn't care for the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a hot song, but the way people were hyping it up, I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But and I ain't gonna lie, I heard a lot of things about him. I'm just like, damn, bro. And he from Staten Island, so it's like, if you really from New York, yo, we really don't jack Staten Island. Like, we don't jack that part. Like, that's not even like part of New York, bro. Like, we gotta go on a boat to go there. Like, we don't jack that. But yeah, let's get right into this. Hold on. Alright.
Island, who blew up last year with the hit song WHOOPTY.
It was last year.
Going viral. Many question his street cred and accuse him of being fake and an industry.
The only reason why I don't remember last year because it was COVID, and I heard this song a lot in the car. I haven't been in a car that much last year, so
let's get into the career and come up of CJ, the wannabe blood behind WHOOPTY.
No, I don't think this shit came out last
CJ
year.
first got the world's attention with his hit song WHOOPTY, which dropped July 30th, 2020, and peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Fucking did? Oh my god, I really don't, because I heard this song so much in the car. That's the only thing I remember. And it was kind of like COVID around that time.
The track instantly blew up.
I was outside during COVID?
Beat and viral music video, which showed CJ and his homies posted on the block, rocking red rags and shouting the catchphrase, WHOOPTY, a blood greeting call.
Now I'm gonna lie, when I saw that, I was like, okay, Bronx, maybe? But I understand. No, I'm understanding.
From the Indian song, Sanam Reed. This same sample was famously used in the beat for Exposing Me by Mimo 600 and King Von, which was also remixed by drill rappers like FBG Doug, Ruga, and 2
I ain't know that.
So the song became an instant hit.
Like, I know the
familiar beat, generic bars, and catchy hook. Not long after it popped off, people began taking a closer look at CJ to find out if he was really WHOOPTY or just claiming for the clout. CJ grew up in Staten Island and comes from a Puerto Rican family. He started rapping as a hobby when he was 9, but took it more seriously at 14 when he started dropping tracks on SoundCloud.
I didn't know WHOOPTY was a real game.
And YouTube. He had a few tracks on SoundCloud before blowing up with WHOOPTY, including a song with the OG fake blood, 6ix9ine, called Pop. But none of these tracks made much of an impact online or even in New York City. He self-released the track WHOOPTY in July 2020 using the beat.
I ain't gonna lie, we not gonna sit here and cap like we was not heavy on 6ix9ine, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when 6ix9ine came out, bro, I feel like everybody was jacking his music but wasn't jacking him at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like once like stuff started happening with 6ix9ine, bro, New York was just like, bro, like before he even told, bro, I feel like New York slowly was not jacking him. Like everything was just slowly like once he started beefing with everybody like YG, Meek Mill, Keith, who else, Reese, just other rappers, bro. I just felt like, I don't know, New York was like, it's like some part of New York was like, yeah, we jacking that, but then some people was really not jacking that, because I don't know, I feel like the people who was really not jacking him knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like I said, all his music bump, bro, all his music slap, but I don't know, and he was funny too. Like when his trolling, it was funny. But then I don't know, I feel like once he started like dissing rappers like YG, I mess with YG heavy since like 2009, bro, when he came out with Tooted and Boot, been that. And y'all already know my favorite rapper Sosa, so when that happened, I was just like, oh, 6ix9ine,
It became an overnight success.
take that off my playlist.
He later signed to Warner Records and Cruise Control Entertainment. But here's where the accusations of CJ being an industry plant first started. The CEO of Cruise Control Entertainment, James Cruz, is also CJ's uncle. CJ said multiple labels reached out to him, but Warner offered the best situation, probably because he had family members in high positions at the company. His uncle James Cruz is a music mogul who has deep connections in the industry. He worked for Reebok in the 90s.
And isn't this like the whole 6ix9ine situation where was it 6ix9ine or somebody else? I think it was like 6ix9ine manager or something knew the mayor or governor of Chicago, so that's how he got the police on it.
Before making the transition into music and working for Bad Boy, Cruz got close to Puffy and ended up running his entire organization. He worked for Combs Enterprises for almost 10 years before leaving to start his own Latin-focused music marketing firm. So CJ seemed like the perfect project for his Uncle James, who was looking for the next big Latin star to take over New York. At first, CJ had a more melodic, auto-tune heavy approach to rapping, but this didn't attract much attention. CJ just wanted the clout, and he wasn't trying to spend the next decade.
And then he had to start
Finding in the music industry to make a name for himself. So he took notes from 6ix9ine's playbook and started making aggressive drill tracks, flaunting his alleged gang ties. To his credit, it worked, and Whoopty was one of the biggest songs in New York in the summer of 2020.
Definitely
the track went viral on TikTok too, which boosted his popularity. Plus, it got a major push on radio and other outlets thanks to the ties from his Uncle James. So overnight, CJ went from an unknown rapper to one of the biggest up-and-coming stars in New York. But all the attention also brought questions from fans about who this new rapper was, as well as the gang he was from. He's clearly claiming blood from the bandanas and the use of the term whoopty, but the lyrics to the song are pretty basic and don't say what borough or what set he's from. This is when rumors went around that CJ ain't really who he claimed to be and was just another clout-chasing rapper using gangs to blow up in the music industry. Whoopty's not a phrase that CJ made up. It's a common word used in the Bronx by the Bloodhound Brim. CJ crossed the line when he did an interview with Genius where he claimed credit for the word whoopty. He said that it was a term he invented and used with his homies. He even went as far as filing a trademark for the phrase so no one else could use it for commercial purposes. This upset the Bloodhound Brims.
Oh, you a 6ix9ine motherfucker. Cause just like how 6ix9ine did the oh god, Treyway. Yo, what's good? Stop making y'all trying to make me look bad, bro. Like, come on, like there's a bunch of artists from New York that don't even be in the streets, bro. Maybe you just not, if you have to do this to make music, bro, maybe music is not for you, bro. There's so many artists in New York that don't even talk about, well, no, like Hey Boogie, you got A Boogie, you got people like, I don't even know too much because I would listen to more drill, but like bro, there's so many artists in this world that just don't
wasn't using the word for years and wanted proper credit for creating it. Bloodhound Brim's founder, Lil Brim, even called in from prison, calling out CJ for taking the term and not giving proper credit. Lil Brim was sentenced to 30 years in prison back in 2019 in connection to his leadership of the Bloodhound Brim. Even though he's locked up, he still tapped in with what's going on in the streets.
At least if you gonna steal the word, bro, give the money to who created that word. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna steal it, make money, and not
who
even
really started Whoopty. He gave CJ props for making a hot song, but accused him of stealing the word whoopty from the Bloodhound Brims and denies having any affiliation with the rapper.
First and foremost, CJ made a hot song, but the content that he used is not his content. So his foundation is based off a lie. He's not whoopty. He don't know nothing about whoopty. He just seen a fly splash and he's jacked it.
So he not even
Everybody's sketchy.
Do he even know anybody that's, even if you know somebody, you shouldn't even be jacking it.
He called him out for claiming a set and lifestyle that he and a bunch of other Brims are serving decades in prison over. He says the only reason the song was hot in the first place is because of the respect they built in New York. But he's disrespecting the Brims by saying he created the word.
Wait,
he makes it clear he ain't beefing with CJ or saying he gonna do something to him, but he had to set the record straight about where Whoopty started. This hurt CJ's street cred, and after that, more gang members and other New York drill rappers started questioning.
And my thing is, the people around you, y'all not checking him. Like, y'all, you know what? This is the whole 6ix9ine situation over again. They don't care because his money's coming to them. He's like
G5 Reels, a rapper affiliated with Lil Brim, also hopped on live to call out CJ for being the fake blood with no ties to the Bloodhound Brims and for copywriting the term whoopty, even though he never put in any work for the set.
Yeah, I feel like that's the worst. Like, yeah, you could do whatever, but when you trademark it, bro, that means they can't even trademark it themselves because you already done did that. Now you're making money off of it.
Whoopty, then you make the song bop. That's all our shit, boy.
At least, bro, I know I'm pausing too much, but at least if you're gonna make a song about somebody else's gang, bro, at least have them in a video, give them credit, bro. At least, like, my people respect you for that. Like, yeah, you might not be in the game, but you know what I'm saying? You're not, like, you're pretending, but you're also like not being fake about it. You know what I'm saying? Not being stingy with it. You're giving.
Wanna pay homage? Then you gonna copyright our shit?
Yeah.
You copyright our shit? Like, yo, boy, your head not good.
The Bloodhound Brims was one of the most violent gangs in New York before being taken down in a major gang indictment in 2016. They operated in various locations in New York City as well as Westchester, Elmira, and Pennsylvania. They was accused of trafficking massive amounts of crack, cocaine, and heroin throughout the state of New York and Pennsylvania. A lot of Bloodhound Brim leaders was later arrested in a RICO indictment and charged with crimes that included racketeering, murder, attempted murder, drug trafficking, and assault. The Brim started in Los Angeles, but later branched out to New York in the early 90s. Like most blood sets in NYC, the Brim started in prison at Rikers Island and then spread out to the streets later on.
See, I know what a Brim is,
sets in New York that make up what they call the Blood Brim Army. During the height of their rise, the Brims was behind a lot of wild crimes that eventually led to their downfall. In 2012, LeBrim and another Blood member named Don P. got arrested for a shootout at a chicken spot in the Bronx where they allegedly fired at ops with an AK-47. LeBrim was later found guilty of attempted murder for the crime, which was one of the events that led to his 30-year sentence. In 2014, a Brim leader named Kevin Melton made headlines after kidnapping the father of one of the prosecutors who was responsible for locking him up for life. Melton got hit with life in prison for ordering a hit on someone in 2011. To get revenge, Melton went after one of the prosecutors who was responsible for convicting him. He set it all up using a cell phone he snuck into jail and ordered 5 members to kidnap the prosecutor. But they ended up going to the wrong address and instead kidnapped their father, Frank Jansen. The gang kidnapped Jansen from his crib in Atlanta and called his wife and told her they was going to torture and kill her husband if she ain't follow their demands. But the FBI was able to intercept a call between Melton and the kidnappers and found Jansen at an apartment complex in Atlanta. So the Brims was responsible for a wave of terror, not just in New York, but all over the country. This eventually led to the indictment that took down many high-ranking members of the gang, including LeBrim. But even with most of their leaders locked up, the Bloodhound Brims are still well respected in New York.
Man, you better get them people their money. Whatever money you make from that
CJ's
WHOOPTY, you better give it to
was a
them.
major blow to the rapper's career. Plus, it wasn't just Brim members taking shots at the rapper.
Nah,
Brooklyn rapper 22G
Facts,
also came out to question
what's
CJ's
his
street
name?
cred. In January 2021, 22G's tagged CJ on Instagram
Man, I love his music, bro. Raw Switch. Yeah, Raw Switch.
and at Real CJ giving me 6ix9ine vibes and Boy from Staten Island, the safest borough in NYC. He also dropped a WHOOPTY remix called Groupie, where he took shots at CJ, calling him a groupie who was just jacking the Brooklyn drill sound to make himself more popular. In interviews, 22G's made it clear that it wasn't real beef, but he had to address the situation because CJ ain't give respect to the originators of the sound that made him famous.
Oh yeah,
CJ
dog.
responded to
Yeah, no,
22G with the track Hit Up, where he don't just diss the rapper, but take shots at his entire gang, the Gangsta Disciples. On the track, he raps, "I catch a blicky, man down in my city," referring to 22G's Blicky Gang.
Shit.
And in the video, he's seen throwing up GDK, which means Gangsta Disciple Killer, the gang that 22G's is from. So not only is CJ started beef with another rapper, he wants smoke with one of the biggest gangs in America too. Another popular Brooklyn drill rapper, Busy Banks, came out and said CJ jacked his bars and stole his whole flow. Busy posted on his Instagram story, "That CJ need to give me my credit, no cap. Jacking my lingo and flow, I'm tired of not getting the recognition I deserve. I started this new wave of
This
drill
is
rap.
how I would even
Let's
know,
talk
because
about
I
it."
don't listen to him. Like, that WHOOPTY song was okay, but I don't know. I just
If you listen to the flow and lyrics on Hit Up, it sounds similar to Busy Banks' tracks Neo and Don't Start Part 2.
Yeah, I saw that
So
shit.
instead of earning people's respect, CJ was quickly making enemies. In September 2021, 22G's did an interview with No Jumper, where Adam 22 reveals that CJ was set to do an interview, but canceled at the last minute. The reason he canceled was because the person in charge of their social media posted something about the beef between him and CJ. So CJ got in his feelings and canceled the whole interview.
We had an interview booked with CJ,
Over.
and then somebody on the social media team, they posted up
Oh, big.
22G's dissing CJ. They just posted about it because it's notable, it's news, you know, we're paying attention. We were all talking about it in the group chat, so they posted it. CJ interview canceled.
This was another L for the Staten Island rapper. He could have used the interview to tell his side of the story.
Hell
but
yeah,
instead,
no
he
jumper.
chose to stay
Everybody watch
quiet.
no jumper.
CJ never really addressed the accusations that he's false claiming and still another rapper's style and flow. He also ain't dropped another single that brings the same kind of buzz that WHOOPTY did. He dropped an EP in early 2021 called Loyalty Over Royalty, which was executive produced by French Montana. But none of the other songs made the same impact as WHOOPTY. Unless CJ can switch up his whole style and come back with a banger that puts him on the charts, it'll probably just be a one-hit wonder. Just like 6ix9ine, part of his appeal was his gang ties. But once the truth was exposed,
At least with 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine was able to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Even before he snitched, he was able to keep it up. He had songs with Nicki. He had songs with freaking Bobby, bro. Like 6ix9ine was able to make songs with so many people Tory Lanez. Oh, I think Young Thug. I really don't remember who's on that song. But at least 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying, played it smart.
Just move on to the rappers
You're not playing
who
it
really
smart.
live what they rap.
Like, CJ is not playing it smart, bro. Like, at all. Like, you should be collabing with these New York artists, bro. To, you know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna see who he collab with. I know he collabed with Rowdy. What is his name? I'm gonna just put CJ WHOOPTY because, yeah, that's the remix. Who else have he made songs with? Like, okay, you got French Montana, Rowdy, that's New York. But like, now it's like you're fucked. You're fucked. But if you got back to this reaction, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on so you know when I make a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.